Welcome to AskPrep, your trusted companion for UPSC and IAS preparation. Today we will study about a very important topic of Indian geography, which is El Niño and La Niña and their effects on the Indian monsoon. To understand El Niño and La Niña, we must first delve into the workings of the Pacific Ocean. Normally, trade winds blow westward along the equator, pushing warm surface water towards Asia. This results in cooler waters rising along the coast of South America, a process called upwelling. This normal condition is referred to as the neutral phase of the El Niño Southern Oscillation, or ENSO. El Niño occurs when these trade winds weaken or even reverse, causing warm water to spread eastward across the central and eastern Pacific Ocean. This disrupts the atmospheric circulation patterns, leading to significant climatic changes worldwide. Conversely, La Niña is characterized by stronger than normal trade winds, pushing even more warm water westward and enhancing the upwelling of cool water in the eastern Pacific. Essentially, La Niña is the opposite phase of El Niño. So, how do these phenomena influence the Indian monsoon? Let's break it down. The Indian monsoon is a complex system influenced by various global and regional factors. The most critical among them is the heating of the Indian subcontinent and the adjoining oceanic regions during summer. This differential heating creates a low-pressure zone over the landmass, drawing in moisture than winds from the oceans, which eventually lead to rainfall. However, ENSO events can significantly alter this delicate balance. Furthermore, the role of climate change cannot be overlooked. Rising global temperatures are altering the dynamics of ENSO events and their impact on weather systems. Some studies suggest that El Niño events may become more intense and frequent due to global warming, potentially amplifying their disruptive effects on the Indian monsoon. La Niña's patterns may also be shifting, leading to unexpected climate variability. As future policymakers, it's crucial for UPSC aspirants to understand these interconnections. For instance, a comprehensive understanding of El Niño and La Niña can help in framing policies that ensure food security, improve water management, and strengthen disaster preparedness. Examining past ENSO events and their impacts can offer valuable lessons for building resilience against future climatic uncertainties. Another critical aspect to consider is the socio-economic disparity in how different regions and communities experience these climatic events. While urban areas may face water shortages and higher energy costs during droughts, rural communities are often hit hardest, with limited resources to cope with crop failures or flooding. Understanding these disparities is essential for inclusive and effective policy planning. The international dimension of ENSO events is also worth noting. Since El Niño and La Niña are global phenomena, they often lead to extreme weather patterns across the world. For example, El Niño can cause droughts in Australia and Africa while triggering floods in South America. Recognizing these global linkages can enhance international cooperation on climate resilience and disaster management. During an El Niño event, the warming of the central and eastern Pacific alters atmospheric circulation, weakening the monsoon winds over the Indian Ocean. As a result, India often experiences below-average rainfall, leading to drought conditions in several parts of the country. Historically, many of India's drought years, such as 2002, 2009, and 2015, have coincided with strong El Niño events. On the other hand, La Niña events generally enhance the Indian monsoon. The increased strength of the trade winds during La Niña leads to cooler Pacific waters and stronger monsoon winds over the Indian Ocean. This often results in above-average rainfall, which can be beneficial for agriculture but may also lead to flooding in some areas. The impact of El Niño and La Niña on the Indian monsoon isn't uniform across the country. For example, El Niño's effect is typically more pronounced in northwest and central India, while the southern and northeastern regions may still receive near-normal rainfall. Similarly, La Niña's influence can vary regionally, often causing excess rainfall in eastern and southern India. Now, let's talk about the broader implications of these phenomena. Agriculture is the backbone of India's economy, and a large portion of it is rain-fed. A weak monsoon caused by El Niño can severely impact crop yields, leading to food inflation, reduced rural income, and economic distress. Conversely, excessive rainfall during La Niña can cause waterlogging, crop damage, and infrastructure losses. Apart from agriculture, other sectors such as water resources, energy, and disaster management are also significantly affected. Droughts during El Niño events can lead to water scarcity, reduced hydropower generation, and increased reliance on costly thermal power. Meanwhile, floods during La Niña can strain disaster management resources and disrupt livelihoods. Given the critical role of El Niño and La Niña in shaping India's climate, accurate forecasting is essential. The India Meteorological Department, or IMD, uses advanced models and global data to predict ENSO events and their potential impact on the monsoon. These forecasts help policymakers, farmers, and industries plan and prepare for possible contingencies. It's also important to understand that ENSO isn't the only factor influencing the monsoon. Other phenomena, such as the Indian Ocean Dipole, or IOD, and the Madden-Julian Oscillation, or MJO, also play significant roles. For instance, a positive IOD, characterized by warmer waters in the western Indian Ocean, can counteract the adverse effects of El Niño on the monsoon to some extent. In conclusion, El Niño and La Niña are powerful climatic phenomena with far-reaching impacts on the Indian monsoon. While El Niño often brings droughts, La Niña tends to bring abundant rainfall. Understanding these patterns is crucial for India's agriculture, economy, and disaster preparedness. As UPSC aspirants, it's essential to grasp the science, implications, and mitigation strategies associated with these phenomena. That's all for today's session on AskPrep. Thank you. This is AskPrep, your guide to mastering UPSC and IAS preparation. Let's decode complex topics and simplify your journey to success. This is AskPrep, ask us anything.